Hello, my name is Rick Stevens, and I'm with the Parkinson Network of Mount Diablo, located in Northern California. Today we want to explore the PMD Alliance website, which stands for Parkinson and Movement Disorder Alliance. Let's check it out together. The PMD Alliance website is very easy to navigate. Looking at the menu bar, you have About Us, Resources, which is what it sounds like, partnerships, programs, and how to make an impact. However, let's start with getting started. As the name implies, it's where you should start. The first thing to do is to click below to see where you fall in their ecosystem, as they call it. Are you a person with a movement disorder? Are you a care partner or a family member? Have you just been recently diagnosed with Parkinson's? Are you a support group leader? Are you a healthcare provider? Easy enough. Let's check it out one at a time. For person with movement disorder, let's click on here. This is deceptively simple. You're the person with a movement disorder. So it's you. You. You're the person with a movement disorder. You have strengths, desires, and interests, and your own challenges. Let's see how PMD Alliance approaches this. Here in the section called Person with Movement Disorder, scroll down some, and you'll see online programs. Notice here you also see it in the blue menu bar, online programs. Click on Lunch with Docs. I think you'll find this well worth your time. Lunch with Docs takes us to live interactive discussions with a movement disorder specialist. Let's see what they've already done in the past to give you an idea of what may be coming up in the future. Lunch with Docs. Here we go. Update on disease-modifying therapies. Dive into different Parkinson drug classes. Understanding atypical Parkinsonisms. And most of you who have had Parkinson's for a while know that if you've seen one person with Parkinson's, you've seen one person with Parkinson's. It approaches everyone very differently. Scrolling down in Lunch with Docs, you find dystonia and movement disorders, a deep dive into dopamine agonists, which some people take, and how to manage hallucinations and delusions. All very important topics to become familiar with. Now that you've looked at what PMD Alliance has already done in Lunch with Docs, you can click on upcoming events. Now, obviously, this is related to when I'm filming this, which is May 10th. So on May 11th, there's a Resilience Online for everyone. Online communities, young onset Parkinson disease, like Michael Fox and others. Spotlights Online, Real Talk Care Partner Series. Online communities, Family PD Community, because support is everything in the treatment of Parkinson's. Let's go back to getting started and assume that you're recently diagnosed. Click on here, and it starts off with Dear fellow human being hit with the hard news. That's the perfect way to start a new diagnosis or a conversation about it, because it is difficult to wrap your head around it. But PMD Alliance helps bring you along the way. So if you know somebody who's recently diagnosed, it's worthwhile reading, and it's especially this part about embracing change, because that's the nature of Parkinson's. It is progressive, but we as human beings need to progress as well. And in that way, perhaps we can beat the disease on its own terms or our own terms. Now let's take a look at one of the Lunch with Docs that has been most recently produced. This is called Update on Disease Modifying Therapies, May 10th, which is very recent.
So I'm going to introduce Dr. Mari. He's with the Cleveland Clinic in Las Vegas, and he is the lead of the Parkinson's and Movement Disorders program there.
Let's move into some of the other features of the PMD Alliance website. If you click on resources and treatment options, you'll see a number of things that are available to you because people are interested in how do they treat their Parkinson's disease. One of the key components here to look at is the More You Know video series. Let's click on it and see what's available. It is a series of very specific videos on specific drugs and treatments, as you can see here as I highlight these, including items like deep brain stimulation. So if you have a specific interest about a specific drug that you're thinking about taking or that you have been taking, this is a good place to go. Find out more right here. PMD Alliance is a website that requires you to pay attention to what you want to learn and what you want to know. If you're willing to do a little searching and a little thought, you'll find this a very powerful tool. Let's end by looking at programs on the menu bar and search past program video library. Click here and you'll find that there is an extraordinary wealth of resources going past just plain Parkinson's into very specific issues. And that is it, folks. Go to pmdalliance.org and you'll find a wealth of info. I hope you enjoyed this tour and that you check out the website.